Good morning. We are extremely pleased that you are here. It is good to come together for the purpose of co-creating. Do you agree?
Yes.
You are knowing what you are wanting? Have you come to appreciate that desire that is born within you continually? Well, then that means your beliefs are not contradicting it. Don't you like knowing that?
Yes.
If you have a desire that you don't believe, then the desire doesn't feel good. But if you have a desire and you are not doubting it, you're not worried about it, you're not so focused upon what is right now that it keeps you from expecting it to change, then you're in such a good place. But if you have a desire, but you can't keep your eyes off of what is right now, what is where the desire is not yet showing itself. If the desire is still a vibrational entity, a vibrational being, a vibrational point of attraction, and you have not yet been able to translate it into clues or impulses, if you're not yet seeing it or hearing it or smelling it or tasting it or touching it, so it feels absent or not yet here, then in your awareness of what hasn't happened, you are vibrationally out of sync with the very desire that you have given birth to the very desire that is in the process of becoming. But you have not yet adjusted your vibration sufficiently enough for you to begin turning that vibration into a thought, into an emotion, into a thing. It's still a vibration that feels foreign to you, not only foreign, but opposite in many cases of what you are continually offering. So one of the things that we like to talk a lot about when we are together is how you might ignore what is a little more while you imagine what is coming, or even just stay off the subject. Just don't keep beating the drum of what you want. Which brings us to the most important part of the deliberate creative process. So the three primary steps are ask. That's step one. You can't stop doing that. Then source answers. That's not your work. That just happens. That's what happens when the vibrational version of it continues to evolve. And then step three is you got to become a vibrational match to it. You've got to find some way to allow it. You must get in the receptive mode before you can begin translating the vibrational frequency of your desire into a reality. Jerry talked a lot about writing a book. And Esther and Jerry will write this book. In other words, she's beginning the process of it as she's getting impulses from him about it. And this book, such a good title, Turning Thoughts to Things. How is it that an idea turns to an impulse, turns to a rendezvous, turns to a manifestation? How do vibrational things become actualized? And you have to know that they are, because you look around your world and there is so much that is around you that you see. But that's what trips you up, because you are so accustomed to looking at what is, that when you are asking for something that isn't, your evaluation of it not yet being there causes you to emit a vibration that keeps it from being obvious to you. And we know how you like your actualized world. You like your manifested world. But we want you to move yourself into the mindset of the vibrational universe in which you are focused. And if you can begin to accept yourself primarily as vibrational, where you are aware of the vibration that you are emitting, if you will care about your guidance system, your emotions, which indicate the vibration that you are emitting, and even more important, indicate the vibration that you are emitting with your thought right here, right now, in any moment in time, and the vibration of your source, the vibration of your inner being, more important, the vibration of all that you have been asking for, more important, the vibration of what you have actually vibrationally already become. You see, when life causes you to desire something more than is manifested, the process begins. But at first it's so subtle, you don't know that it's happening. So you're taking score, you're saying, where is it? Where is it? Where is he? Where is she? Where is it? And so we began describing to you this vibrational reality. We called it a vortex. Your vortex. We wrote a whole book about it. We so wanted you to accept the vibrational beginnings of the things that you were asking for. And then you, and we understand why, began saying, all right, Abraham, we will accept your silly premise that there is a vibrational reality that we can't see yet or hear yet or smell or taste or touch. But just tell me, how do I get my money out of the vortex and into the bank? How do I turn that vibration to a reality that is tangible? And you know, it's right for you to care about the tangible. It's right for you to care about what's manifested, because you are on the leading edge of thought. You came here for vibration to come to its fullest fruition. And so we're not for a moment trying to talk you into settling for what isn't yet, to get you to put up with the absence of the things that you want. We want you to have all of the things that you want. We want you to know that if this time-space reality has inspired the desire within you, it can deliver a full manifestation of it to you. It can. But you've got to get into the vibrational place where you can begin receiving the constant insight and impulse and revelation and ideas and guidance the Source is giving you all day, every day. And if you're stuck in the step one part, if you just keep asking the question, I really want this, tell me where it is. I don't see it yet, tell me where it is. I really want this, tell me where it is. Tell me where it is. I want it, tell me where it is. If you keep asking that, if you hold yourself steadily in that asking step, you don't allow yourself to get into the receiving mode. And even though Source is saying, here it is, this will lead you to it, here's a piece of it, this is part of it, because Source is guiding you. Hear this. Ooh, such good words for you to hear and such good understanding for you to grasp. Source is constantly guiding you through and around and over and under the resistance that you have put on your own trail. So Source doesn't say, oh, not ready yet, let's just settle down here and wait. Source just keeps saying, there, we'll try this. How about here. But if you're so busy saying, I don't see it, not here yet, do you see it? Do you know how long I've been asking? Then you can hold yourself incessantly for a really long time in vibrational discord so you don't feel the impulses. But once you realize that the impulses are being offered to you, and you spend more time relaxing, more time chilling, more time a little bit, 15 or 20 minutes a day meditating. If you decide that you're going to give yourself a better chance of tapping in to the guidance, to the leading, to the clues, to the impulses that Source is offering you all the time, then you'll get into this mode where you will really understand the creative genius that you are. And you will really understand that we're all in this togetherness of all of this. Because when you ask your inner being and all of us and all who you have ever known who have been physically focused, hear your request, take stock of where you are in relationship to it, and begin offering very specific guidance about the path of least resistance to help you to get from where you are to the fullness of what you are asking for. No judgment about how much stuff you've thrown on your path. No judgment about how much resistance you've been practicing. Just steady guidance to help you get over and under it and around it and through it. Because you're supposed to get what you want. You get to have the fullness of any idea that is born within you. That's the way it works here. So if there's anything that's not happening for you quickly, it's because you've got some thoughts that are contradicting it. You've got some thoughts that hold you in a frequency that keeps you from being aware of the ideas that are coming. Have you ever been driving and you just get an impulse to change lanes, and right after you do, you realize that something was about to happen that would have affected you, not maybe run you off the road, but it was just better that you changed lanes when you did, because your inner being has a broader view. Your inner being always knows where you are in proximity to everything else. And most importantly, your inner being always know where you stand in proximity to all the things that you're asking for. So we are eager to talk with you about anything that matters to you. There is nothing that is off limits here. You'll notice a perfect unfolding. Sometimes someone will ask a question and it will evoke a response, a co-creative dance that will help you to understand right where you are relative to something. A lot more is happening here than words. There is a vibration that is happening because we know who you are, we know what you want, we know where you are. And so we'll be weaving in and out of everything that is important to you. There's an energetic thing happening here. And as you listen, as we focus together on the words that are spoken, a collective consciousness, both of your physical format and our non-physical format, converge in a way that will take thought beyond that which it has ever been before. So new insights will occur to you. It is our promise to you that today your vibration will shift in the direction of who you really are. And that from this moment forward, things will be different for you because of this vibrational change that is taking place. But most important is for you to understand how it is that this vibrational frequency does change. What focus is required from you in order to maintain balance with who you really are. This isn't supposed to be work, and this is not a lecture on how to get it right. This is a conversation about who you are, the blessed beings that you are, the creative geniuses that you are, how you came into this physical time-space reality for the express purpose of being inspired to new ideas that you are supposed to live the full fruition of. There's not one thing that you have ever desired that should not be fully being experienced by you. And all day, every day, new desires are being born, and every one of them is supposed to be being satisfied by you. The other day, Esther and several hundred friends like you went to Seattle to get on a ship to cruise the beautiful Alaskan waters. And they left from the port in Seattle and they returned to the port in Seattle. Once we were on board visiting with everyone, we said, wouldn't it have been interesting if as soon as you'd gotten on board, before you even unpacked in your beautiful staterooms, if the captain had come on the speaker and said, hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are happy that you are on board here in Seattle. As you may know, Seattle is your final destination. And since we're already here, we would now like you to get off the ship. Your journey is now complete. And everyone would have protested because no one got on just to get off. No one got on to complete the journey. Everyone got on to experience the journey. Everyone wanted the fun along the way. And that's how it is with you. So often you have a desire and you think you just want the fast track from where you are to the fulfillment of that desire because you've decided that your life would be so much better once you are there. But that was not what you came into this about. You wanted the journey along the way. You wanted the insights along the way. You wanted the fun along the way. You wanted the feeling of expansion. You wanted the feeling of knowing. You wanted to fine-tune your ability to focus. You wanted to watch yourself dancing in concert with the entire universe. You wanted to know that as soon as you think it, that other thinkers are thinking with you. You wanted to feel the bigness of the thought, the momentum of the thought. You wanted to feel the fun of things evolving. You wanted to watch the cooperative components come into place. You wanted your hands in this clay. You wanted to mold this experience with your own creative hands. And so that's what we want to reactivate within you in these hours that we're together. We want you to return to the zest and expectation that you felt when you decided to come this time into this time-space reality, into this body, into this personality, into this being, into these opportunities, into this expanding you. You never get it done, and you cannot get it wrong, but you are supposed to be having way more fun than most anyone you know is having. You're supposed to be way more proud of yourself and others, way more exhilarated about the possibilities, and breathless about the cooperative universe that is here to help you toward anything that matters to you.